Hey everyone, I just realized I didn't put a title on this other than Building Hope, but I'll put the title on once I post it so you can see it. So today is day 19, better late than never. Tomorrow's going to be better late than never too, but we'll get her done. So I'm just going to read out of 365 Days to Embracing Forbidden Emotion, and then we'll see what we're going to tap on. So I have so much to do that I will spend the first 3 hours in prayer. Martin Luther King. Wow, this is amazing, actually. It may not be, hang on, I've just got to write some, shift them. Martin Luther. Hi, Barbara. Barbara, I think you're the one that told me Martin Luther, not Martin Luther King, but I have so much to do that I will spend the first 3 hours in prayer. It was Martin Luther, not Martin Luther King, so I got to go back and fix that typo in the book. Thank you. I think that was you. Wow, this is amazing, actually. It may not be prayer for me exactly. Maybe it's communing with something greater than myself that allows things to unfold in amazing and even magical ways. Oh, good. I do have a good memory when I have a good memory. So Martin Luther spent 3 hours praying when he realized he had so much to do. What could happen for me? Even if I even spend 5 to 10 minutes first thing in the morning to center myself and ground myself into a new reality. The reality is there is a force in this human experience on my side. If I've had a rough patch around God, a higher power, or religion, I may not trust this idea. The beauty is I can acknowledge whatever I need to while tapping. As I do this, I can find relief and soothing from anxiety, fear, overwhelm, and so much more. I can follow Martin Luther's lead and I'm doing corrections as I go, and start my day with a victory and tune into whatever I believe to be God. I need not spend 3 hours a day doing so. I can tune in and ask for guidance and direction. Once I'm soothed, I have so much more space and access to guidance. Thought for the day: I am not alone. A force of love A force loves me and guides and directs me. I just need to tune into it. So here's what I say. I tap in the morning when I wake up, but actually the first thing I do is I meditate. And I've been doing that for the better part, consistently every day, for the better part of a month now. And the other thing that I do is I tap and sorry, I just saw a notification come through and it completely distracted me. It was like, woo, there it went, Barbara. It's getting real. So I tap it. I meditate during the day now too. And that might sound funny, like if I'm out and about and I'm driving. I did it today and I did it yesterday. And I was listening to this meditation and I'm just doing the breathing. Of course, I'm not closing my eyes, but I noticed the letdown in my body. And I mean letdown in a good way, just the stress relieving. And I truly believe in the cumulative effect of that, and I really think it's just going to soften the edges in my life and calm me down a lot more. I always joke and say I'm type AAA, and I think I can use some softening in that way. I can use some calming down. So it doesn't have to be that you believe in a power greater than yourself. You pray to something, but could you meditate? Could you just sit quietly? One simple meditation I do sometimes is 10 good breaths. Just 10 breaths. Focus on the breath. And it's fascinating. The more I do it, the better I get. And the more committed I am to doing it. Because I just see the benefit, especially that evening one when it's like, oh God, just the letdown. I'm like, I'll let go of that stress anytime as much as I can. And I see how I'm doing that throughout the day more and more. So, karate chop. Even though I could start my day with a victory, what if it's just 10 good breaths? Just to center myself. It doesn't have to be anything grand. I choose to honor my truth right now. Even though change starts incrementally, what if I can take those little baby steps too? I choose to honor my truth right now. Even though I'd like to start my day with a victory. It can be prayer. It can be tuning into the divine. It could be tapping, meditation, petting my animals. Whatever centers me. What if that's what I could commit to do? And go to the eyebrow. Start the day with a victory. And it can be something really small. In fact, that's recommended so that I can stick with it and see the benefits over time. Softening my edges, calming my nervous system. That's got to be good for me. And what if I can start to do that? And see the benefits. And it just grows and develops for me. And then I do it because I look forward to it. Because I desire it. And I love that idea a lot. So what if I can ponder this and see what comes for me to do that feels good to me, and see how that grows and blossoms in the best possible way. Hi, Ruth. I like that idea a lot. Starting the day with a victory and doing little things throughout the day to calm my nervous system. Who knows what could change for me? Take a breath. So I love it. I can't speak enough about that app, and I know it's about $100 for the year. I also have, I don't know how many guest passes I have left. They just seem right now I have guest passes, so you can try the app for 30 days without giving a credit card. You get full access to it. I love that app. And like today, I said I'm driving back, and I'm like, I'm listening to a meditation. I'm not closing my eyes driving, but I'm just doing the breath work, and I just feel the letdown. And then when I got home, I sat on my bed. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't feel that so much in the morning because I'm rested, but I still wake up. I set my alarm early. I tap and I do the meditation. I actually meditate first and then I tap. I just seem to do it in that direction. And I just feel like it's doing a good thing. And I'm very committed to it because it just feels so good to do it. And especially, like I said, when I get home like I did today, and even driving home, and I feel the churning, and I'm like, I'm just going to breathe. And the more I do it, the more I desire to do it. And I can do it easily between things that I'm doing. If I'm driving, again, do not close your eyes and meditate while you're driving, but just to focus on my breath when I'm driving, or to tap or whatever, when I have moments that I can do that. I can't speak enough for just how wonderful it is. And I just look forward to seeing what it changes in me and my life over time. And I want to say this. I believe because of tapping, because I've had an overactive nervous system my entire life, I think tapping was the thing that I needed to really help bring my nervous system down, even though it's still up here. It was like up here before. Now it's like here, and it's, can go even further. I feel like I'm much more open and desiring for the meditation because it's just, I just feel the benefit in my body. And I just am like, oh my God, I love it. And I'll notice ways I'm a little bit less reactive. I say something a little less heightened. I even noticed this as an example, and then I'll just stop. We have police now that are manning this highway, finally. I mean, they've been here before, but every day they gave someone a warning for 2 miles over. And there's this post on this Next Door Neighbor app, and people are like up in arms, like 2 miles over, that's bullshit, and blah, blah, blah. And I very calmly, I bang my shopping cart, but calmly, and I say, it's requested. There are a number of concerned citizens who have been keeping track of all the speeders. There is my favorite horse mowed down. Somebody going 90 miles an hour and 35. There was just a biker just hit last week. My husband saw him off the side of the road and the police around him. Interestingly enough, right by the cemetery that's right here in the village, because people can't be bothered to slow down for 6 to 7 miles, 6 to 8 miles. I am a lead foot. But I do not drive fast in this wildlife corridor. I would not do that. I think the highways now, I think I'm on the Autobahn, so I do that. But it's like through here, if I get a ticket, I know that is a choice I'm making, but I won't do it through here. There's just way too many hazards. New Mexico, open highways, who knows? So it's a choice, conscious choice I'm making, but I notice that I'm responding to people in this and saying, hey, this is why this is happening. It's not this frivolous thing. It's not that they need revenue. It's not that they're wanting. We've had a bunch of concerned citizens, and someone took charge and said, hey, keep tabs on what you're seeing. And I notice I'm responding differently, very calmly, very like the words are coming. I'm not like, I'm going to bang my shopping cart and tell them who it is. Not that I don't do that, because I do. I can be a tyrant, but I'm noticing the tyrant in me is kind of like calming down. So Ruth, love you. Happy to see you here. Barbara, love you too. Happy to see you here. Hope you found this helpful. And it'll be late tomorrow again too, but see you back here tomorrow for day 20 and then 21. All right. Take good care. Bye for now. Ruth, we have to catch up soon.